Be a real short video just to show you guys, okay? I want you to look carefully at both pictures. All right? That is the same guy. Clear as day. So you're going to sit there and tell me that that's not Frank Ernest Stranges on the right, when that is a photograph of Frank Ernest Stranges on the left from the North Central Bible Institute. Okay? Which of course had many names and they change. All I'm saying is that that gentleman on the left is Frank Ernest Stranges, which it is. And it's the same face as this gentleman right here, who you guys out there say is not Frank Ernest Stranges. But that's you, right? I'm the one that's wrong because you guys saying, no, it's not Frank. It doesn't look like Frank. I already described to you guys why you think it's not Frank. It's because when they switched heads on the other photograph, which that be August C. Roberts who did it, using that age-old method, that was the whole purpose. So you guys cannot identify Frank Ernest Stranges as the Venusian. That was the whole point. But I guess you guys missed it, huh? That's the same face. If you're telling me that this face is not this guy right here. Okay, so you can keep on with your little analysis and all that good stuff you want to say, but this is not something I learned yesterday. I'm just trying to tell you guys, this is Frank Ernest Stranges. It's always been him. So if you guys want to believe a man at the time, of course, before his death in 2008, walking around, an old man, by the way, with photographs of the 1950s, what would be his era, you mean to tell me that if he can just walk around and keep showing people photographs of the 1950s, but no new photographs, period, of the gentleman that he said does not age like we do and still looks the same, then, I mean, I would have believed it, right? Because it would have been like something beautiful to see that this story that he brought forth was real. However, because his wife said that Valiant Thor did not allow him to take photographs, which was a typical answer, that's how I also knew that, you know, but pictures don't lie, guys. All this shit that I'm saying, it doesn't matter anymore. That's what I'm trying to get to you guys. Because I got his photograph right here as a young man looking exactly like him. It's the same guy. It's Frank Ernest Stranges. You guys can't see the facial, you know, the match. It's him 100%, guys. But you're thinking it's me playing around with photographs. I'm not a photographer, okay? I'm not a computer technician. I'm not into none of that stuff. Yeah, but don't believe me, though. That's not Frank, right, guys? That's not Frank. That's the same guy. 100%. So if you guys don't want to believe he was at Howard Menger's home, you don't have to believe it if you don't like to. Hey, you don't have to. But I already concluded that this story is a hoax. If anyone can show me otherwise, that this gentleman here is not Frank Ernest Stranges, which it is, and this gentleman here, who supposedly is a Venusian, who is Frank, and you guys are going to tell me that it's not, you guys got to do a lot more than show me 1950s photographs to prove that that's not Frank Ernest Stranges. Okay? I mean, it's simple mathematics, guys, okay? You got a guy who walks around with photographs, old photographs at that, of the 1950s. Any of those people could have been identified as Venusians. And yet us, because of course not everyone wants to wake up to reality, you will accept the fact that he would say that whole crowd were Venusians. If he said it, you guys would have believed it. But now he described himself as a Venusian, you know, because he just did the same thing that the other guys before him did. The same thing. Only difference is he used himself indirectly by using a photograph of himself as a young man at Howard Menger's home, which August C. Roberts, who is his friend, was his friend, because of course Augie also passed away in 1994. Come on, man. These guys got helped, guys. Even Howard Menger was helped with the photographs with August Roberts. Same guy that helped Frank. Same guy that helped others. Come on, is this all a big game to them at that particular time before all these guys passed away? But it's okay. You guys can continue believing it if you like. Keep believing it. All I'm saying is look deeply into things just like I did. And you will see that a lot of things don't make sense. That's why I told you guys that this is going to be my last video, basically, because, the live video will be my last officially, but it's because I feel that I covered everything on this story. Everything. From photoshopping to different in facial recognition to August C. Roberts working for Gray Barker and James Mosley, two hoaxers of the 1950s, and he was their friends. They were all friends. Even Howard Menger with them. Even Frank later on. Come on, man, guys. So I feel that I've covered everything, okay? Because basically I'm not trying to go in circles. And like I said, it's your choice to believe whether what I'm saying is a bunch of bullcrap or what Frank Ernest Strangers wrote in his book in 1967, because he published it himself with his own company, International Evangelist Crusades. You guys can believe him then.